And that's all from the BBC Newsroom tonight. From Rob and me, good night.
Good evening. Just as you thought it wasn't ever going to feel warm again, so tomorrow will be quite a surprise, but only for a third of the country, because there's quite a deep low developing in the Atlantic already, and around it fairly strong winds. The rain from it's into the southwest of England and into Wales, and overnight it'll tend to concentrate in Wales, the West Country, up through into Northern Ireland, and eventually in southern Scotland, leaving much of the rest of the country dry, a few spots of rain in England, and Scotland largely clear of cloud. In fact, cold enough to get down to about 6 degrees in the Highlands. Well, there's that low tomorrow, set bang smack in the middle of the Irish Sea. So it's going to be a wet start for particularly Northern Ireland, the northwest of England, probably Wales, probably dryish most of the places, but as the rain marches through into Scotland, that's where the heaviest belts will be. It should be brighter and drier for a time in central and eastern England until the afternoon thunderstorms run across in a belt. But surprisingly, it will be probably 26, 27, warm and humid in England, although rather below normal in Scotland. Monday, a return to normal.
Next Saturday night is A Night for Scotland on BBC Two with Kay Adams.
Join me in an offbeat look at Scotland's destiny. Is there a conspiracy? And will we always be pipped at the post?
In The Ghost of 79, a referendum warning from a new political generation.
Don't believe the men in grey suits. Make up your own mind about devolution.
And from the Highlands and the northeast to the borders, I'll test the current mood of the nation in Scotland, the People's Debate.
All hopes are with the national team as we take on Belarus once more in World Cup Sportscene.
Scotland take the lead!
And what does it mean to be a Scot? What is Scottishness? All the Scottish news in Retorting Scotland.
The late movie stars Sean Connery and Christophe Lambert in Highlander. And with a pair of tartan shorts, the Star and Fridge, that's A Night for Scotland next Saturday, BBC Scotland on 2.
Now in BBC Scotland, Sportscene Match of the Day, introduced by Dougie Donnelly.
On Sportscene tonight, the Edinburgh Derby, Hibs against Hearts. High-scoring Chelsea back at the Bridge against Southampton. More of the right stuff as Arsenal meets old rivals Tottenham. And the view of Colin Hendry Craig Brown didn't want to see. Hello, after a week when the spotlight was firmly on Europe, it was back to domestic business today, and for many, the special appeal of a local derby. Easter Road action coming up after I've introduced our guests tonight, Craig Brown and John Cahoon. We'll hear their thoughts a little later. To the Edinburgh Derby then, and after their impressive start to the season, Hibs deservedly began favourites against their city rivals.